We are pleased to welcome to Gordon-Rushville High School. A warm welcome to our guests from Valentine High School and Chadron High School. Good sportsmanship is one of the primary purposes of educational athletics. Our student athletes recognize that judgment calls by officials, coaches, and themselves are made in good faith and should be respected. Spectators can support both teams, all teams, by refraining from derogatory or demeaning comments and cheers towards officials, coaches, and athletes. We hope you will enjoy the matches today and support the students in a positive and sportsmanlike manner. Tonight's official is Corey Shee. He is a member of the NSMA. His experience and integrity qualify him to administer the rules of the game. All spectators, players, and coaches should uphold good sportsmanship regardless of their personal feelings or loyalties in this contest. Now, ladies and gentlemen, would you please stand? Please remove cover for the singing of our national anthem by Gordon-Rushville High School sophomore, Katie Cox.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Sheridan County Journal-Star YouTube channel for tonight's special presentation of the Gordon-Rushville Triangular. I'm Scott Bedrowski with you here from Gordon-Rushville High School, and we have Valentine, Chadron, and the host Mustangs ready to participate in a wrestling try here tonight. Excited to be here. Don't get to do wrestling very often, so every 3 years this rotates back to GR, and I'm happy to be on the mic and on the camera tonight to bring you guys a little bit of action from the mat. Tonight is also Parents' Night for Gordon-Rushville, but I don't know when we're going to do those festivities, but right now we're going to introduce two young ladies. Jennifer Bannister and Ariana Bloom come to center to shake hands. I'll be honest, wrestling tries aren't my forte, so bear with me here. On the schedule, I do have the scoring down. We have a lot of information about Gordon-Rushville. I don't know the Valentine and Chadron wrestlers as well. When I do basketball, volleyball, football, they wear numbers. I know we have weight classes, but some of them have several young men and young women in those weight classes. So if I get the name wrong, just a little bit of patience. If you know which one it is, then I got it wrong. It doesn't really matter what I think as long as you know who they are. We will do the it's me. I will do the Valentine and Chadron duel as well. It'll go Valentine and Gordon-Rushville first, Valentine and Chadron, and then the host Mustangs will take on the Cardinals before Chadron heads back down Highway 20. They always let the team who traveled the furthest get the first two, and just like they do in volleyball. And looks like they're getting some things squared away over there at the table. Craig Peterson on the mic announcing today's contest here for everybody. Looking at Valentine's roster, I think we're going to... Okay, here we go. Ariana Bloom. Bloom and Bannister. And this is 135 girls is your weight class. I'll try to keep a running tally on the screen there on the scoreboard. Bloom In red for Valentine, Bannister in the gray for GR. If you can see the score block over there, Bloom will be red, Bannister will be green. If you're watching at home, or you can just follow along with the scoreboard, we'll try to keep up there. Craig Peterson announced that Ariana Bloom just signed to wrestle at Southeast Community College, headed off to wrestle in college next year. Congratulations, Ariana. Seen her wrestle quite a bit over the years. She may have been she's been in the tournament quite a bit as the two exchange a little bit of hand fighting. Bannister trying to grab a leg, but Bloom reverses. Now they're both kind of square back up, no points. First match of the evening. It's going to be a long one. We got three teams, all three teams with rosters filled in a lot of the weight classes. So a lot of wrestling action tonight. Not many forfeits. Bloom and Bannister here early in period one. No points yet, but Bloom's going to get some there. Or maybe Bannister can reverse. Now we got two. Bloom with the takedown now. Bannister trying to get off her back. So 2 for the takedown for Bloom, and she got 2 back points. She's leading 4-0. 56 seconds to go here, first period. Bannister trying to escape. They're going to step out of the circle. Going to reset. So a little bit of offense there from the Valentine Badger, Ariana Bloom, now leading 4-0, a takedown, 2 back points. She will now assume the up position. Bannister will go down. Bannister looking for escape. Bloom just about turned her on her back, but Bannister able to stop it quickly. 40 seconds to go, first period. Only 2 young ladies are wrestling this year for Valentine, so only be 2 girls matches, and then we'll start with the boys. Bannister trying to get out of there, but Bloom's got an arm. She's got a hook. She's trying to roll her. And she's going to get her rolled. Back points coming for Bloom, and Bannister's in trouble. There's the pin. So Ariana Bloom pins Jennifer Bannister to kick off our evening. Jesselyn Fay is the other girl wrestler, for Valentine. And it looks like Lainey Fillmore is going to step up to the plate here. Fillmore listed in the 135 bracket. Fay listed in the 135 bracket. Both Bloom and Bannister are listed at 130.
We'll have Jesselyn Fay, Gordon-Rushville, Lainey Fillmore.
Okay, we're going to go 140 here. Fay will be the red, Fillmore the green. Young ladies get their ankle bands and they're ready to go. Fillmore, I forgot about this. Bannister wrestled in Hemmingford. She went 3-0. That's her first loss of the year. And another young lady that went undefeated is Lainey Fillmore. 2-0 was Lainey in Hemmingford, the only action the Mustang girls have had this season. Fillmore lost the grip there. She had Fay in a good spot. Now she's resetting. Now got a hold of the head. She's trying to drive for a takedown. Fay not giving it up easy here, though. Making it tough on Fillmore. Fay escapes the headlock, now puts her own headlock in. Fay a little bit taller, longer arms, but Fillmore, no points here as Fay still had the head. Fillmore a little bit shorter. Fay takes a shot, tried a double leg there. Hasn't quite finished it. Fillmore holding on now, spinning her. Lainey now vying for position. She might have it here. She's going to get around and get her 2. Now she's going to work. So Fillmore gets 2 on the takedown. 48 seconds to go, first period. Fillmore now working Fay. Lainey, the sophomore, had a great season last year. Started off her sophomore year 2-0 for this steadily growing girls wrestling program here at Gordon-Rushville. 8 young ladies. 8 young ladies. That's a school record for the most in GR history. Fillmore trying to get Faye. Faye, though, able to escape now. 13 seconds here, first period, 2-1. Takedown for Fillmore. Escape from Faye. Bryson Goings, a GR 6th grade wrestler, comes over to let the official know when the clock is out. All right, there we go. First period in the books. Fillmore leading 2-1 over Jesselyn Faye. Faye, a freshman, for Coach Marcus Nelson and the Badgers. Faye will take the down position here out of the break. Fillmore on top. Fillmore trying to got a reversal for Faye as Fillmore kind of lost her control of Faye and kind of stumbled. Faye took advantage with the reversal. She scores 2, now leading 3-2. The freshman leading the sophomore, now working her head in the mat. Fillmore trying to get to her seat. And Fillmore's in trouble. The cradle. Faye might have her. 3 back points coming for Faye. Fillmore trying to not get pinned here. And there it is. So both Bloom and Faye, the only young ladies for Valentine, pinned the 2 Gordon-Rushville wrestlers they faced off with there. Both Fillmore and Bannister were unbeaten for the Mustangs. Kirsten Heck is going to report here. And Heck will get the forfeit. So Bloom and Faye are going to get wins, but GR is going to win the duel. As Stormy Tesh is coming out next. Stormy, the freshman. She will also get a forfeit. So Stormy Tesh receives the forfeit and the 6 points. And then 170 is Shelby Brown.
Gordon-Rushville has Shelby Brown.
Shelby Brown will receive the forfeit.
And she will receive a forfeit.
6 points for Shelby. And the win. That's her first win of the year. Shelby went 0-3 at Hemmingford, the freshman in her first season. And picking up good experience. Nobody at 190. So no points awarded there.
235. Nobody.
I think Faith Jansen should be next here. Faith at 115, and then Katie Cox at 125. So the Mustangs are going to get 6 for Jansen, 6 for Cox. That gives them 6, 12, 18, 24, 30. GR will win the duel 30-12. Once we get everything squared away here. Just give me 1 second here as I get things squared away. Kind of waiting for things to get run through here. The formalities of a try. Checking the comments, we've got Sushi tuning in, cheering for Colton Archibald. Harvey Dean, 25, hello, your mic is only on the left side. Harvey, that might be on your device because I've got output on my phone on both sides and output on my settings as well here. So I apologize if it is only coming out of one side for you, but it looks pretty good here on my end. Everything is correct with my configuration. Katie Cox came out. You just saw Faith Jansen come out. Faith gets 6. Katie Cox gets 6. And that will do it for the GR Valentine try on the girls' side of things.
30 pounds. Double forfeit.
Gordon-Rushville
will win the duel.
30-12. GR girls win the duel.
Gordon-Rushville 30, Valentine 12.
We'll see when Chadron and Valentine wrestle. There's nobody at Bloom and Faye's weight on Chadron's roster. So we'll see if maybe one of the Chadron girls will wrestle up or if one of the Valentine girls will wrestle up. But we may not have any girls matches between Valentine and Chadron. Now it's time for the boys. Looking at the rosters that was submitted prior to the try, it looks like it's a pretty good matchup between all three schools. Of course, there could be injuries, there could be different things going on, so you never really know. And I think we're going to do a JV portion possibly as well. So we're just going to kind of have to buckle up and hang out. Normally it isn't this hurry up and wait type much on the broadcast, but it's going to be that way tonight as we're getting some things also sorted out at the scorer's table there.
Marcus, you want to sit your JV get up? So we've got one JV match at 157 pounds. Gordon-Rushville, Trey Carlson.
Trey Carlson's going to wrestle.
Valentine Badgers. For the Badgers, Trace Buchel.
Buchel and Carlson in a 157 JV match here. Our only JV match between these two teams will be Carlson and Buchel. Buchel in red, Carlson in green. Carlson a senior, but his first year in the program, so still working on that experience, still working on getting things going for him, getting some experience. And Buchel, a sophomore, second year. Trace was the quarterback for Valentine this year on the football team. Buchel grabs a leg there. Now grabs both legs, tries to lift Carlson up. He does, brings him down. Takedown for Buchel. 2 points to the Badger. Carlson trying not to get rotated there right at the edge of the circle. Out of bounds, they'll reset. Crowd really filling in nice here, especially on the Gordon-Rushville side. A lot of people coming in to enjoy a wrestling event, a home wrestling. It doesn't happen very often. But these next 3 days are ruled by wrestling at Gordon-Rushville as Carlson's on his back. Buchel doesn't quite have enough leverage for the pin. Now he's going to try to reset and get that coverage. Buchel gets 3 back points. Buchel working Carlson here. Mustangs coached by Ward Walker. I didn't mention that earlier. Ward, the longtime GR coach, a lot of experience, assisted by Jose Campos and Alton Archibald. Carlson on his back again, trying to arch, trying to bridge. As we are about 6 seconds away from the end of the first period, can Carlson be saved by the bell? 3 more for Buchel. Now leads 8-0 on the GR senior. Carlson wrestled the JV portion of the Broken Bow invite. He went 0-2. They will start neutral as Buchel defers. Carlson picks neutral. Here we go. Second period. Buchel takes him down. Now Buchel rolls him over, trying to get to the back, but Carlson recovers, gets to his seat. Carlson in trouble here. Three more for Buchel. And there's a pin. So the JV match goes to Buchel. He pins Trey Carlson. Shake hands. And I believe we're ready for varsity action now. The duel between GR and Valentine on the boys' side ready to start. We'll see where we start. Captains come out. Captains for Gordon-Rushville. Colton Archibald, Kyler Vincent. They come out to meet with the official. Clear out the scoreboard here until we figure out where we're going to start in the try. GR invite this Saturday in this gym, so Thursday night.
This duel will start at 150 pounds.
150 pounds is where we're going to start in this duel. I believe that's going to be Feddersen. Wyatt. And it's either Nick Ullman or Parker Chavez. Chavez a freshman, Ullman a senior, so it might be Ullman. Feddersen a junior, Wyatt. He comes into this match with a 2-2 record to get things kicked off.
150 pounds for Valentine to Parker Chavez. And for Mustangs, Wyatt Feddersen.
Parker Chavez is the announced young man. So here we go. Chavez and Feddersen to kick off the first match of the duel between Valentine and Gordon-Rushville. Feddersen went 2-2 in Broken Bow, the first action of the year for Wyatt. Wyatt missed his sophomore year with a knee injury, but had a good football season for Gordon-Rushville, now turning that into what he hopes is a good wrestling season. He gets a leg, now lifts. Feddersen trying to trip, but Chavez holds on as they go off your screen. They're coming back, though, I promise, out of bounds. No points for either gentleman. Feddersen had a leg, but Chavez was able to hold off the takedown. A lot of working with the heads there. That shot by Chavez is blocked by Feddersen. Now the two interlocked in the upper half. Chavez shoves it out. Feddersen went for a takedown. Chavez defended. Now Feddersen got the head and the arm. Chavez, though, able to turn out of it. Good match here between these two. 45 seconds to go, first period. In a duel, 6 points for a pin or a forfeit, 5 for a tech fall, 4 for a major, which is 8 to 14 points, and 3 for the regular win. Or I guess they call it everything else. So. .15 seconds to go here, and Chavez escapes again. We might go to the second period with no score. Chavez tried it there, but Feddersen took it off. And that will end the first period. No score, 0-0. Chavez, Feddersen. Chavez chooses the down position. Feddersen will try to keep him from getting up here. And have an escape for Chavez. One. First point goes to Chavez. Wrestlers are reset. Feddersen really putting his foot on the gas here. Very active match between these two, but only 1 point so far on an escape from Chavez. Feddersen still looking to get his first point. He got it there. The shot by Chavez results in a takedown for Feddersen. 2-1 now as Chavez tries to break free, and he does. Reversal for 2. So Chavez retakes the lead 3-2. 53 seconds to go here, second period. Feddersen trying to break it here. Chavez had the hands locked. His bench told him to break the hands. He did. Avoided maybe a warning or a point there. Feddersen still down, trying to get up. Chavez working him. Nine seconds to go. Little confusion there. The official wanted 3 seconds, but only 1 on the clock, but he kind of counts it in his head, so that will end our second period. As the two young men will enter the third period. 3-2 is your score. We got ourselves a doozy to start things off here this evening. On the boys' side of things, only saw 2 girls from each side wrestle. The rest for forfeits. Feddersen looking for a way here to get points on Chavez. Chavez just a freshman, but wrestling really well here against the junior. Feddersen, though, had a year off, so Wyatt still probably getting his feet under him after a year without competition. Feddersen's got a headlock, but Chavez wiggles out of it. Carlson's got both legs. Feddersen holding on, though. Now they're going to give a 2 to Chavez as he snuck in there and got the takedown. Now increases his lead 5-2, 55 seconds to go. Feddersen under a minute here. He's got to get up. Feddersen stuck in the down position. Chavez not relenting. Short time here, 15 seconds as Chavez trying to get the 5-2 win and 3 points for the Badgers. And he'll get it.
And the winner by decision 5-2, Chavez of Valentine.
Chavez gets the first win, 5-2.
157. Valentine report.
Get this reset here for you guys. We're going to 157 now. Bronson Friesman for GR. We'll see what Valentine does here. We'll wait.
We have Nicholas Ullman. For your Mustangs, Bronson Friesman.
Nick Ullman will be the wrestler for Valentine. Bronson Friesman for GR. Ullman a senior, Friesman a junior. Bronson went 2-1 at the Broken Bow Invite last Saturday to kick off his junior season. 157 is where we're at right now. Two wrestlers minute in here. No points yet. Friesman from GR, Ullman from Valentine. Working for position. A shot by Ullman, blocked by Friesman. Right on the edge of the circle there. Friesman's got a leg caught. Can he get out of it? He cannot. Ullman's going to get 2. And they're out of bounds. So 2 for Ullman. And they'll reset in the center. Friesman will go down, Ullman on top of him. Bronson trying to work his way up under the grasp of Ullman. 30 seconds to go, first period, 2-0. The Badger grappler over Friesman. Bronson trying to work to his feet. Ullman hand fighting with Bronson. First period comes to a close. Friesman down 2-0. Ullman with a takedown at about the minute 15 mark in the first period. Gives him a 2-point lead. He will go down. Friesman will go up. Bronson working. Nick Ullman. Friesman trying to get Ullman on his back. Ullman trying to get out of the grasp of Friesman. Bronson putting his weight on him. And Ullman escapes. 3-0. The two wrestlers lock up once again. Ullman with the takedown. Two more to the Badger. Friesman trying to get out of the grasp of Ullman. Ullman's going to rotate on him now. Going to flip around to the front. Ullman trying to roll Friesman to his back. Friesman holding on. Official says no back points yet. Now he's got back points. 3 back points coming. Looking for the pin is Ullman. Friesman trying to hold on. Ullman runs it back. The official right on top of it, right? Looking right at Friesman's back, and there's a pin.
And a fall for Ullman.
The fall will go to Ullman. The senior scores 6 points.
165.
.165. I don't think, or we do have a. Let's see here. See who we got here. This is going to be Kane Fisher.
So for Valentine, we have John Fulton. And for your Mustangs, we have Kane Fisher.
Fisher and Fulton. John Fulton. Fisher with a takedown right off the bat. The sophomore gets on the positive side of the scoreboard, trying to inject some energy into this Mustang roster who lost their first 2 girls matches and their first 2 boys matches and the JV match. Valentine's won 5 in a row. Now Fisher working on Fulton. Fulton trying to stand up. Kane lifts him up, but Fulton escapes. Fisher not wasting any time, going for a leg, trying to finish it. Lifting Fulton up, he finishes. Kane Fisher, 2 more. Now he's trying to get Fulton on his back. Fulton trying to escape. Fisher's got his hands locked, but Fulton breaks him. Fisher shoots again. Got a leg again. Lifting Fulton up, trying to flip him over for his 3rd takedown in the first minute. And he gets it. Fisher's got 2 more, and they're out of bounds. They'll reset. 51 seconds to go. Kane Fisher on the attack. From the get-go, Fulton will go down. 6'2", the sophomore. Working hard here. Fulton escapes. Fulton with a takedown. Just like that, Fulton's within 1. Now working Fisher. Fisher's got to play defense now and get out of there. He's kind of been on the attack all first period. Fisher rolls him on his back. Does he have enough? The official in place. Fisher stretching. Holy moly, that was exciting. Let's see what happened here. Wow, what a flurry of points there. How about 20 points in the first period? Fisher almost had the pin. Fulton reversed it and then got 2 back points of his own as time expired. Fisher was in trouble, but the clock ran out on Fulton's attempt for the pin, so both young men had their opponent on their back as Fulton escapes easily. Now Fisher wants to get back to work on the takedowns. Can both of these young men keep up this torrid pace? As Fisher's got both legs again. Fisher trying to drive as Fulton, he does him out of bounds, and they're going to reset as they go to the edge of the oval. Fulton getting some enthusiastic instructions from Marcus Nelson, his head coach. The 2 young men tie up again. Fulton, Fisher and Fulton. Kane is looking to get around him, but he can't. Fulton's got his leg, and Fulton's going to end up with a takedown. 2 more. Fisher now down as they are out of bounds. Official have them reset. Both young men look exhausted. We still got a minute 18 to go here in the second period. John Fulton leading 12-11, the junior over the sophomore, in what's been our most entertaining match so far, most points by far. Fisher starts on the bottom. Fulton working Fisher. Fisher flips him. And now he's got him on his back. Fisher with the reversal, looking for the pin. Looking for the pin. Can he get it? Fulton rolls out of it. 3 more back points for Kane. Now leads 16-12. Holy moly, 2 golden opportunities, but Fulton wiggles free. Fisher does score a pivotal 5 points there, though, on the reversal and the 3 back points. He now leads 16-12. 23 seconds to go. Fisher's got him on his back again. He might have got 2 there. He does. He gets 2 back points. 4, 3, 2, 1. There you go. Second period in the books. Fisher. Kane Fisher up 18-12. Wow, 30 points scored in the first 2 periods. What do they have in store for us in period 3? We're going to find out right now. That's what I love about wrestling. There's no timeouts. There's no breaks. There's no TV commercials. It's just mano-y-mano for 6 minutes straight. Fisher starts in the bottom position. Fulton working Fisher now. Fisher looking for an escape as a 2-hand fight. Fisher to his seat, but then back to his knees. Fisher rolls out of it. Oh, just about got it. Fulton, though, recovers nicely. Both benches yelling for their wrestler. The tension building in the gym. We've been missing it so far. This is Fisher stands up. Fulton's got a lock here. Can Fisher break out of it? They might be stuck in a stalemate here. Fisher holding on. Fulton's got a leg and an arm here, but Fisher's got a leg himself. Kane trying to get out. John Fulton's got to score. Kane Fisher can't get called for stalling. That's what he's got to watch out for. We're going to say restart here. Fisher will stay down. Both young men are tired. Wouldn't you be? I know I would be. I'm tired watching them. Official probably letting Fisher know that he's got to watch the stalling. 42 seconds to go. Fisher leading by 6. In a match that had 30 points in the first 2 periods, we're still looking for our first points of the third. Fisher trying to hold on. Fulton trying to roll him over. Kane rotates. Fulton. 23 seconds to go. He almost needs a pin. Fisher needs to hold on. 20 seconds to go. Fulton trying to get him rolled over, but Fisher not giving it up. 10 seconds to go. Kane Fisher going to get called for stalling. But it's not going to matter. Fisher wins it. What an exciting match that was.
So we'll move to 175 pounds.
We're going to 175 now. That's going to be Caleb Heck.
Valentine report.
The senior Caleb Heck is going to take on, I believe, Clayton Elliott. Let's get our scoreboard updated there.
For the Badgers, Jordan Bailey, and for your Mustangs, Caleb Heck.
That's actually Jordan Bailey, not Elliott. I'm sorry. Okay. The boys are already going at it. I'm still updating the scoreboard. There we go.
Mustangs, 3.
Heck, a senior, returns to the wrestling program after a year off. Looking to give it one last go as Bailey goes for the leg, and Heck is going to spin him. Heck's got a hold on Bailey. Both men fighting for position. I think Caleb got a takedown in there. He did. 2 for Heck. So the senior starts out on top. Jordan Bailey, a sophomore. Heck, one of the star football players for Gordon-Rushville, had a great senior year on the gridiron. Mustangs had some really good football players, just a little bit short on depth, but Heck was one of them. Now Caleb fighting, and Bailey's going to come out of it. So a point for the Badger, 2-1. Heck's going to go for a double leg. He's got them both. Can he finish? He can. Heck with the lift and drop. The senior with another takedown. He's up now 4-1. Now he's trying to roll Bailey on his back, but Bailey fighting for positions. Got one of Heck's legs. Heck rolls him over. Bailey is going to reverse. 4-3. Nice move there from Jordan Bailey. Heck is lucky he didn't get caught on his back. .17 seconds to go in the first period. 4-3 is your score. Heck on top of Bailey. Heck trying to get out of it. We might be headed to the second period here, though, as both young men in a stalemate. Bailey looking to the clock. And Heck got out of it just in time. How about that? Caleb Heck at the board, at the buzzer, at the pool noodle. And that's what they use to whack the official. Gets the escape for a point. So Bailey will go down. Heck will assume the top position. Caleb wrestled a broken bow, got his feet wet back into the sport. 1-2 at the invite. Now trying to pick up a win here, a much needed win in this duel. Mustangs down 9-3. Now Heck trying to drive. Oh, he had the half. Still has the half, but Bailey stands up. Bailey escapes. Another one for Bailey. 5-4. Both men jousting. No points coming to fruition. 5-4 in the 175 bracket. Valentine leads 9-3 in the duel. This one's going to come down to the final match. I got a feeling there's a couple of forfeits in there on both sides. Heck kind of trips there, has a laugh. He's all right, though. Caleb's going to go for it here. He's trying to finish it. He's got a leg. Can he finish? Bailey trying to stretch out. Heck can't get it. Bailey looking to his coach, doesn't know what to do with Heck. Caleb buried in there. Caleb still has a leg. He's trying to get out. No points here. Heck is stuck. Bailey is stuck. Who's going to get out of it first? Caleb trying to roll out of it. He does. And now gets back on top. Got 2 back points and 2 on the reversal for Heck. 7-6. And that's the end of the second period. Little flurry there as Bailey kind of won that little tie-up. Both guys were kind of stuck. Bailey got Heck to his back for a little bit, and then Caleb able to reverse it for 2. So 7-6 is where we go in the third period. We have a stoppage here as Craig Peterson puts his hand up. Both wrestlers get a much-needed breather. Valentine's coach Marcus Nelson has some discrepancy here, or has a question about the scoring at the end. So both young men are going to get quite the break, as Coach Walker is over there as well, talking with the I believe they got it right. It was 5-4, 2 back points for Bailey, and then the reversal by Heck is 2 for him. So 5-4 equals 6-7. Everybody walks away. Oh, wow, they're going to give 2 more to Bailey. There was a takedown in there as well. So, all right, Bailey goes into this leading 8-7. No argument from Walker, as it seems to be the right call here, which is what we want. We want to make sure everything is done right. Heck trying to circle and fight as Bailey has a leg. Now Bailey flips him for a takedown. 2 more for the Badger, and Heck has got to get out of there. Bailey working him. Heck rolls. Almost completely flipped out of it. Caleb trying to get out. Going to have to try something here. Down 3. 120 to go as Heck is trying to stay off his back. He avoids it. Now can he get up? Bailey working on Heck. 1 minute to go. Caleb down 3. Caleb trying to stay off his back. Heck is kind of stuck there. Can't seem to get off his stomach. Bailey working him. Now Bailey going to roll, and he gets him on his back. And he's pinned. That was a big one. Another 6 points.
190 pounds.
For Valentine, they increase their lead to 15-3 as Bailey gets Heck in the third period. That was a good match. But Bailey able to finally work it into a fall. And
we have Cooper Phillips. And for Gordon-Rushville, we have Fulton Archibald.
Cooper Phillips, Colton Archibald. Here we go.
Mustang, 3.
190. Archibald, a senior. Follows up Hack, the other senior. Phillips, a junior. 190 we're going here. These two young men. Colton 2-2 at the Broken Bow Invite in his first action of the season. Colton very close to qualifying for state last year. Going to be one of those guys that Coach Walker wants to take that next step to Omaha. Obviously a long way to go before there, but definitely probably on his mind as he enters his senior year. Colton, another outstanding football player. How many times do we watch success on the gridiron turn into success on the wrestling mat? Archibald is another one of those young men. Tough lineman for GR, offensive and defensive lineman. Now on the mat for his senior year as Phillips and Archibald are doing a lot of hand fighting. There's a throw there by Phillips as the coaching staff tells Archibald to attack. Phillips tries to snap it down, but Archibald ready for it. And neither young man able to secure the takedown. Back at it we go. 25 seconds in the first period. No score between Phillips and Archibald. Archibald trying to get a takedown. No points as they ran out of time. Archibald was in pretty good position there at the end of the period, but he was not able to score. And Phillips is going down. Archibald will be in the up position. Cooper Phillips from Valentine trying to extend the Badgers' lead. Archibald trying to flip the script for the Mustangs. Mustangs are going to have Toby Burt coming up next against Thane Taylor. And then Lane Townsend will get 6 for a forfeit. So if Archibald can get a win here, there's some points coming via the forfeit. And then we hit the lighter weight classes. Archibald working on Phillips still. Phillips started down, he stayed there. First 30 seconds of the second period down is Archibald vying for position. Archibald lets him up. Phillips got in position. So the first point goes to Cooper Phillips here on an escape. 1-0 as we go under a minute in the second period. Archibald looks to be in pretty good shape. Looks strong out there. Phillips got quite a bit in the height category over Archibald. Archibald, a stockier gentleman.
The next duel will be between Chadron and Valentine. The next duel will be Chadron and Valentine.
Archibald still looking for his first point as Phillips holding on to that 1-point lead. Hand fighting are the two. Phillips gets a leg. Archibald trying to reverse it. And Archibald does. Gets him on his back. Phillips on his back. Archibald looking for the pin. He got it. Colton Archibald flips it. And just like that, the fall over Phillips. 6 points for the Mustangs. 15-9 as we go to the 2:15 match.
215 pounds.
Exciting match. Colton really was quiet. Hadn't scored at all. Just like that, a quick move. And Colton gets the much-needed fall.
You've got Thane Taylor, and for your Mustangs, Toby Burt.
Taylor and Burnt ready to do battle. Toby, another one of those stockier gentlemen. Taylor, a big guy, tall. Toby Burnt right off the bat, flips him on his back. Burnt looking to make this one quick. Taylor fighting, but Burnt in control. He's got 5 already on the takedown and the back points. Now Toby flips him again, looking for the fall. Can he get it? Taylor holding on. The official calls it. How about that? Toby Burnt ties this up. 15 apiece as he gets Taylor in 29 seconds. Toby with a nice strong move flipped him and gets the win.
9,000. Gordon-Rushville will receive a forfeit.
All right, just like that, the Mustangs now take the lead after Townsend gets the forfeit. So Lane Townsend at 285. He will not have to wrestle, but he gets the win. So now let's flip it to the littler guys. Here comes Jackson Kearns and Declan Titus. Titus and Kearns. Going to go at it. Titus, a freshman. Kearns, a sophomore. Jackson, tall, lanky young man, all 106 pounds of him. And Titus, quite a bit shorter than Kearns. Titus may not even be 106 pounds. I would guess he's on the lighter side. Kearns Titus, here we go, 106. The little guys getting their chance to shine. Kearns went 5-1 at Broken Bow. Third place finish in a loaded bracket. Now looking to get his team even further ahead of the Badgers in this duel. Both young men vying for position. Kearns grabs the head, now drives. Trying to flip, he does, got him flipped. Kearns, 5 points coming, looking for the fall. Titus rolls out of it. Kearns rolls him back. Kearns really working Titus, but Kearns' arm is in the way. There we go. Now he's got him in a better position. There's pin. Wow. What a performance from Jackson Kearns as he flips Titus on his back. And 40 seconds in, boom. Fall for GR, 6 points. Here comes Trevin Yunkin. Yunkin will face off with Loudon Grooms. Couple of names that are synonymous to wrestling in Rushville.
We have Loudon Grooms, Every Mustang, Trevin Yunkin.
Yunkin and Grooms in the 113 bracket.
Loudon was a state qualifier last year at 106 pounds.
Grooms, a state qualifier at 106 last year, now 113. As a freshman. Yunkin fighting here. Both men in a stalemate. Grooms looking to finish his takedown. He's got a leg. No points yet as Yunkin is holding. And Grooms gets the takedown. Both young men.
Team score, Valentine 15, Gordon-Rushville 27.
Grooms has got Youngkin on his back. Youngkin able to bridge. He's got some space, but Grooms is getting 3 for back points. Youngkin trying to get out of it. He's got to move. And Youngkin can't bridge anymore. Grooms gets the fall. Tristan Costello coming up next for the Mustangs in the 120 bracket. We'll see who we have for Valentine. It's either going to be Robinson Ledoux or Ethan Borer.
120 pounds for Valentine. Robinson Ledoux.
It is Ledoux.
Mustangs, Tristan Costello.
Costello and Ledoux going to do battle at 120 now as this duel is tightened up 27-21. Mustangs leading.
Mustangs, 27.
Costello gets flipped. He's in trouble. Ledoux's got him. He's got 2, but no back points. 2 for the takedown, but Ledoux's got Costello on his back again. Costello rolls out of it. It's still the same takedown, but he might have 2 more back points. He does. He's got his head and his left leg driving him. Two back points for Ledoux. Costello trying to break free. And they both run off the mat there. But the Badger leading the Mustang 4-0 as Costello will hit the ground. He'll be down. Costello trying to stand up. He's able to get up and he reverses him. Now Costello's got him on his back. Back points incoming for Costello. Can he secure the fall? He's working him. He's got an arm. Tristan's in good position. At a minimum, 5 points coming. Costello hooks him again. Can he hold him? Can he get him there? Not quite there yet. Costello fighting, working him, wearing him out. He might get him there. Is that it? Not quite. Costello still going, 10 seconds. Ledoux fighting for his life, 5 seconds. He's going to roll out of it. We're going to the second period. 5-4. Costello just about had him a couple different times. Tip your hat to Robinson Ledoux, though, for fighting through that. The freshman showing great resilience, but you wonder how much that took out of him trying not to get pinned. Melanie Autry tuning in, cheering from Oregon, as always, for Colton Archibald. Thank you, Melanie. You got to see Colton get a fall in his first match of the evening. We're going to be here a while tonight, so sit back, enjoy. Still in the first duel. We got Chadron and Valentine coming up next. And then GR and Chadron to finish off the night. We also have JV matches and girls matches for both of those, for all of those teams. So a lot of wrestling coming here tonight. Ledoux flips it. Reversal. 6 now for Robinson. Costello flipped him with his seat. The scorer's table missed 3 back points. Costello in trouble here. Nadeau looking for the pin. He might have it. There it is. Costello. That one hurt. 27-27. Now we go into a bit of a gray area. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. 126 first. Sorry. Hunter Brewer. Going to head to the circle. Who is he going to wrestle? Let's take a peek here. It's either Ja'Kai Williams or Ronan Eggert or Ethan Bohr. Ethan under the 126 realm as well. We'll see who lines up here.
So at 126 pounds for Valentine, Ronan Eggert. And for Gordon-Rushville, Hunter Brewer.
Getting the scoreboard set here, and Eggert going to score first. 2 for the Badger. Brewer. The sophomore went 2-2 at Broken Bow. Now trying to get his record into the winning column, but not going to come easy with Eggert fighting him.
Up at 27 points each.
Brewer about had an escape, but Eggert held on. Brewer trying to stay off his back. Not much going on. As you can see, both men fighting for position. Brewer now trying to stand up. Eggert takes him down. We're heading to second period here. No early takedown by Eggert, and then that's been about it. Second period incoming. Eggert with the 2-0 lead over Brewer. Eggert's going down. Brewer deferred. Brewer working. Eggert trying to get up. Brewer takes him down again. Now he's trying to get him on his back. Brewer with a dangerous move there, and it might cost him. Eggert's going to reverse him. Eggert fighting for position. Only the 2 points here in the second period. He's got Brewer now starting to get position, looking for some back points. Hunter now on his back. Eggert might have got 2. He did get 2. The officials got 2 held up. Two back points for Eggert. 20 seconds. 20 seconds here for Brewer and Eggert. Short time, 3, 2. Got a reversal here for Brewer. So Brewer gets points late, and those are much needed. Scoreboard didn't give him the points. I thought he had 2 at the end of the period there. Reversal. They still have 2 for Brewer up there. I don't know if it's going to matter, but there was a reversal at the end of the second period that never made it on the scoreboard. I don't know if there's a way to correct that or if that just goes where it goes. So Brewer down 8-2. Eggert trying to get the win here. Brewer trying to get out of this position and maybe score. He's going to have to get out and go. Eggert not letting him go, though. Eggert fighting Brewer. Hunter trying to find the way to a miracle here as short time in the third period, 8-2. Eight seconds to go here as there's a stalling warning. Brewer stands up, gets the escape. Nope, not quite. I think Brewer got a point at the end there, but it's not going to matter.
8-3.
So Valentine takes the lead with that win, 30-27. And we're going to have a pair of forfeits here at 132 and 138.
132 pounds. Gordon-Rushville's open.
.132 is Ethan Kozad.
Ethan Kozad, Valentine will receive a forfeit.
And then Trevor Burdick receive a forfeit. That will seal the win for the Badgers in the duel as we're at 42-27. Kyler Vincent now heading to the circle, as it looks like Burdick will head there and get his forfeit, I believe, if I've got the right gentleman.
Valentine, Guy Williams, Gordon-Rushville is open.
Well, they went Ja'Kai Williams.
138 pounds.
Doesn't really matter as Williams gets the win. And here comes what's going to be a pretty good match.
144 pounds.
Kyler Vincent heading into the circle.
144 pounds for Valentine. We got Will Springer. And for your Mustangs, Kyle Vincent.
Vincent, medalist.
Vincent got third last year in state. Will Springer, as a freshman, got second in North Dakota. The last 2 years, he's gotten second in the Nebraska State Tournament.
Two state medalists going at it right here. Springer, a two-time Nebraska State medalist. Springer upset with the official. Very audible what. He thought he had the 2-point takedown. The officials thought differently. Didn't give anything there. Fixing the knee guard there. Springer, Craig Peterson, the announcer, said two-time state medalist in Nebraska and a one-time state medalist in North Dakota his freshman year. So you've got 4 state medals between these two young men, and Springer draws blood first with a takedown. He's got 2 now. Vincent went 3-0 over the weekend in Broken Bow. Kyler coming off a strong sophomore year. Springer is senior. Kyler has won 30 matches in both his freshman and sophomore year. So pretty impressive start to his career. Springer now flips him. Vincent holding on, but I think Springer might get the takedown here, but Vincent not letting go of that leg. Holding Springer. Official not giving out a point yet. Vincent's got both legs now. Springer's got his left leg. Reset him here. 8 seconds in the first period. Springer leading Vincent 2-1. Both wrestlers going to let it go to the second period. Springer's going to choose down to start the second period. I knew Springer was good, but I didn't know he was a 2-time Nebraska, 1-time North Dakota medalist. So these two, the only 2 medalists that are announced for each team, are going to face off with one another as Springer breaks free on escape 3-1. It's kind of funny how that works, that they find each other here. The next match, we'll see a state champion. Talk about that more as we get closer. Springer's got a leg. And he gets the takedown. That's twice now. He's got Vincent's foot and was able to turn it into 2. Now Springer working him from the back. It's the kind of match that Vincent wants, though. You want to face quality opponents. They won't see each other on Saturday. I see Valentine is not on the list of teams coming to Gordon-Rushville. Very long list. It's about 16 teams in length, but Valentine not one of them. So this will be the only time these two see each other all year. Maybe till districts. I don't think he gave any points there. Springer still leading 5-1 here with 29 seconds to go. Second period. The final match of the GR Valentine duel that is going to tip to the Badgers. As we got a stalemate here. Vincent stays down. 10 seconds to go. Vincent probably just holding off here for the third period. He's down 4, doesn't want to end up any more down than that. 3, 2, 1. Vincent holds. Springer leading 5-1. We'll start neutral. Vincent down 6 after the Springer takedown. Now Vincent in trouble. On his back, he rolls out. 2 back points awarded to Springer. Increases lead 9-1. Springer putting on a clinic here. Now rolling Vincent on his back. Does he have him? Springer pins him.
And a fall by Springer makes the final score. Valentine 48, Mustangs 27.
48-27 following the Springer fall over Kyler Vincent. Chadron comes out of the locker room. We're going to take a quick break. Let's do a commercial. We'll see where we're at as these two teams get ready to face off in our second duel.
When the field is your office, you never get tired of going to work. Cut, rake, bale, repeat. New Holland offers the power and versatility to get through the day. From small squares to large squares and everything in between, New Holland has you covered. Visit your local dealer today to find out more. New Holland, equipped for a new world.
Never run out. With bulk fluids delivered by 21st Century Equipment. Never risk running low on engine oil, transmission oil, hydraulic oil, or DEF again. Our program includes John Deere oils formulated for heavy-duty agricultural applications. Convenient and cost-effective. Bulk fluids by 21st Century Equipment. Ask us how to get started at 21stcenturyequipment.com.
Chadron and Valentine ready to do battle in our second duel. Checking out the comments section. Thank you to Scott and all the sponsors for the broadcast this evening. Will you be live Saturday? Ask Blake Peterson. Blake, I will not be live. We've done that before in the past when COVID. Oops, sorry about knocking my camera over there. Goodness. Sorry about that if I gave you whiplash home. We did that with COVID, but with the 3 different mats, and we had to run 3 different cameras with the amount of people that are in here for that. Without it being COVID, it's almost impossible to run it. So I do know Gordon-Rushville has installed a huddle camera, and I'm sure Mr. Slama, when it gets closer to that date on Saturday, will post a link to the huddle camera so you can watch the live broadcast of all the events, but you will not have commentary, of course, but you can, as Blake knows and a lot of you know, you can pull up Track Wrestling and follow along who is where. So that huddle camera has kind of that wide pan ability, so you can see, I guess I don't know if you can see all 3 mats, but we'll see what it looks like. But no, I am not going to broadcast on Saturday. It becomes darn near impossible with how many people are in here.
We're going to have a JV match, and then we'll go with the
Jared Jansen, thank goodness we have GR Wrestling. Thanks, fellas. You bet, Jared. I don't know if you're thanking me or the coaches, but if you're thanking me, whether or not you are, I'm going to take it anyway. Appreciate that. Jamie Teleshay, hi, y'all. Go Mustangs. Jamie tuning in from the West Coast. How you doing, Mr. Teleshay? Thanks for tuning in, guys. Appreciate the comment. We're waiting for things to get started here between Chadron and Valentine. Things are filling in here.
Little history while you're sitting here waiting for the next goal. Valentine has had as I remember, one four-time state champion in Gage Polakowski. And they've had several three-time state champions. Way back in the day, Steve Ravenscroft was a three-time state champion. The new Badger head coach, Marcus Nelson, was a three-time Nebraska state champion. Jordan Kelber was a three-time state champion. Caleb Long, three-time state champion. And Chris Williams was a three-time state champion.
Craig Peterson on the mic over there.
For Valentine, if you see him around, the little short guy, is Jason Kelber, assistant coach at Valentine for several years. He wrestled for the Huskers. He was a national champion for the Huskers, and he was also a two-time runner-up NCAA for the Huskers.
Craig Peterson doling out nuggets of Valentine wrestling history, a program that has
Valentine won 3 consecutive
a long history of success in wrestling.
Valentine had 5 state champions in 2018. And Valentine has had 44 Nebraska high school state champions.
I don't know if you can hear that or not, but 44 state champions in the history of Valentine.
Has had 25.
And Chadron has had 25 high school state champions. One of them is over there. We're going to get to watch him wrestle here. And that's, of course, Quinn Bailey.
Before the schools became consolidated, Gordon had 21 Nebraska high school state champions. Rushville had 22.
Gordon had 21.
Rushville won 3 consecutive team titles.
Rushville High had 22.
Rushville won 7 team titles.
And Rushville won 7 team titles before the consolidation. I don't know if Gordon-Rushville's had a state champion. I got to look into that. If you know, put it in the comments there. But like I said, Craig Peterson on the mic over there as the announcer, just doling out nuggets of great information about all 3 programs as we get ready for Valentine and Chadron now. I'm assuming we're going to see Ariana Bloom and Jocelyn Fay again. Looking at the Chadron roster, Bristol Prado, Addie Tewahad. I'm sorry. That's a name that's really giving me fits. And Fia Rasmussen, all kind of around there, not in the same weight class.
If the ladies, team captains would come to the center of the mat, lady team captains come to the center.
We'll see if any of those girls kind of adjust their weight class to get a match in here tonight. Chadron definitely in position to win the girls portion of the duel, as they've got 2, 4, 6, 8 young ladies. So Chadron will win the team duel for the girls. See if anybody wrestles, though. That wouldn't be very much fun if they're all a forfeit. But we'll see what happens here.
So we're going to start at 140, and I'll just give you a heads up right now. We'll have to go through the work to do this, but we're not going to have any matches. None of the matches match up as far as weight class, but we'll have to go through and do all the work on track wrestling so that it fits all their records. So we'll start at 140. And we will have no matches at 140.
Craig just made the announcement that there's going to be no actual matches.
So 145.
No actual matches tonight between Chadron and Valentine. So Ariana Bloom and Jesselyn Fay are going to go home 1-0, or 2-0, I guess. They got one real match, and then the one forfeit apiece. So 2-0 for Fay and Bloom.
So 145, Eddie Tejada receives a forfeit.
Eddie Tejada is, I'm probably saying that wrong. I apologize, Chadron fans. That's a Chadron name I'm not used to right there. I've got a lot of them down, but that's a new one to me.
At 155.
155. Craig made the announcement, too, that this has to go through track. Has to go through track wrestling, so that way everybody gets credit for the wins. That's Fia Rasmussen, who gets the win at 155.
At 170. Addie Deers.
Addie Deers at 170. Deers comes to the middle, raises the left hand. She gets the win. I think a couple of these young ladies will match up with Gordon-Rushville, so there are some matches coming for them. 190.
Sarah Weber will receive a forfeit.
Sarah Weber at 190 gets the win. Weber listed at 170, but jumps up to 190. Vivian Golomboski. He might have said that wrong. It's coming from a fellow person with the Polish ski at the end of his name. It could be Golombuski. Interesting. Josie Werner at the 100-pound weight class. She will get the win. Werner sporting the red hair. I dig that. That's pretty cool.
5 pounds. Both teams are open.
105, both teams are open. I believe we have Taylor Williamson coming next.
Taylor Williamson will receive a forfeit.
Taylor Williamson to the center. Williamson gets the win.
115 pounds. Both teams are open.
Here comes Bristol Prado. Be interested to see what GR does, as Chadron's got a couple of 145s, and they've got a couple 135s and 140s. We'll see what Coach Walker does, if he is going to let some of his girls get some work in tonight.
125. Both teams are open.
Here comes the two young ladies from Valentine. Ariana Bloom will be first at 130. She's going to be 135 or 130. So kind of boring, but has to happen this way.
Ariana Bloom. From Valentine. Will you see the forfeit? And at 135 pounds, Jessica Fay will receive a forfeit.
Jessalyn Fay, the final young lady.
That will end the duel. Valentine with 12. Chadron with 48.
48-12, Chadron wins the duel without anyone wrestling. So, that's fun. Thank you, Blake. 3 individual state championships in GR history: Kirk Moore, Dane Reddy, and Tanner Johnson. I was thinking Dane and Tanner had one. Did not know Kirk's name. But if I got Craig Peterson doling out all these great nuggets, and then I got Blake in my comments. Appreciate the Peterson family for helping out the Journal Star all the time. So.
Gordon-Rushville, of course, has never had a 3-time state champ. Gordon never had a 3-time state champ. And Rushville never had a 3-time state champ. Rushville has several 2-time state champions. A couple up for here tonight. Zach Kearns up in the stands was a 2-time state champ. Travis Goins, sitting right over here to my right, was a 2-time state champ. Stand up, Travis, be recognized.
Travis Goins, Zach Kearns recognized for their 2-time state titles, and Gordon and Rushville history. I think we have a JV match. I see Trace Butchell warming up over there. Trace wrestled JV against Trey Carlson. I'm trying to think of where they wrestled at. I think 157.
Had 2 brothers. They were state champions. Dan and Dennis Twain. Dan was a 2-time state champ from Gordon. Alan Pass was a 2-time state champ from Gordon. Curtis Jensen was a 2-time state champ from Gordon. Rushville, we had father-son state champions. Bruce Hoos and Judd Hoos.
Craig's still going, doling out the info. Wish we could tap into his microphone. I can't keep up with it. We're getting the track wrestling side of things sorted out. That's always fun to deal with. Valentine and Chadron coming at you here in just a minute. It's going to be a late evening. We're already approaching the 7 o'clock hour. But Valentine will finish up this duel, and then they will hit the road. Badgers only have 91 miles to go, but they do lose an hour heading back in the Central Time Zone. I think just for the sake of my sanity, we're going to keep Valentine in the red.
And from Chadron, Lane Davison.
Oh, I thought that was Trace Butchell, but it's not. It's Austin Harp. This is a 150 JV match. Austin Harp and Lane Davidson. Harp listed in the 144 bracket, Davidson in the 150, but Harp's going to jump up just to get a match against somebody here on the trip, as Davidson's going to get 2 to start. We got blood. Looks like Davidson is bleeding from his chin. So we got blood time here as they work on Davidson's chin. First, I don't know, how long we're into this? About 20 seconds into this JV match. We've got blood as Davidson inadvertently got caught in the chin. A little bit of petroleum jelly. How to stop that. As Harp gets looked over as he had some blood on his arm and his hand from his opponent. Mr. Slama, the activities director, cleaning up the mat. Back in action, here we go. I think Davidson's bleeding from his nose now.
Having just a little timeout here to stop a nosebleed. High schooler to get 5 minutes for blood time. In college, they take a timeout for blood, but there is no time limit in college.
Quick little gauze in the nose for Davidson, and he's back on the mat. I don't have any grades for Chadron. They did not provide them for the roster. I've got weights, but no grades. More blood. Davidson really bleeding now.
I know this doesn't interest the people from Valentine because they're headed east to go to another tournament, but for the Chadron, Gordon-Rushville fans, tomorrow night, Chadron State has a duel at 6 o'clock against University of Nebraska-Kearney, and they are both rated in the top 15 in the nation. So it should be a really good duel tomorrow night at Chadron State at the Chicoine Center at 6 o'clock.
Davidson getting worked on here, but they got quite a bit of blood on the mat as well. We're going to have to clean that up. As Davidson tried to control it, but he kind of dripped all the way across. Harp's got quite a bit of blood on his back from his opponent. That adds character when you wrestle. You get a little bit of your opponent's blood on your singlet. Blood on the mat is a very common thing in wrestling. Obviously, bloody noses, split chins, eyebrows, elbows, knees, you name it. Come to a wrestling tournament, wrestling duel, wrestling try, whatever you see, there's going to be some blood involved. Okay, Davidson gets a fresh gauze in the right nostril. Here we go. .40 seconds to go here in period one in the 150 JV match before we start the duel with Valentine and Chadron. Davidson looking for some back points. Driving Harp. Don't think he's going to get any there as we end the first period. Davidson chose the down, or I'm sorry, Harp chose the up position. Davidson went down, he escaped. Now 3 for the Cardinal. Davidson comes around, gets 2 more. Davidson rolls him over, collects 3 back points, now looking for the fall. Pin. Davidson is that's our only JV match. And we'll see where we start here.
One more exhibition.
Oh, we got one.
Mutual Valentine, Cade Smith of Chadron.
One more JV match here. Buchel and Smith. 165. Buchel and Smith. Buchel for Valentine, Smith for Chadron. Buchel's got 2. They'll reset here. Buchel leading 2-0. 52 seconds to go in the first period. First period comes to a close. Buchel still leading 2-0. Buchel gets the escape, gets 1. 3-0 now. Second period, 1:37 to go. Two more for Buchel on the takedown. .54 seconds to go here in the 165 JV match. Trace Buchel. And Cade Smith. Buchel increases his lead to 8-0. Escape goes to Smith. 8-1 as we hit the third period. 8-2 as we enter the third period, 165, junior varsity. Roll the 7 o'clock hour here at Gordon-Rushville High School. Getting ready to start the duel for Valentine and Chadron here shortly after this match. It's more points exchange. Buchel's lead still 7. Two more for Buchel, leading by 9, and he'll release him. Two more for Buchel. Buchel in control, up 10, 14-4, third period. Escape for the Cardinal, 14-5. Two more for Buchel on a takedown. Increases lead back to 11. Buchel will cruise to the second win of the night in the JV portion. He beat Trey Carlson for Gordon-Rushville. Now he beats Cade Smith. So 16-5. Here we go. Chadron captains, Valentine captains are going to go to the middle. And we're going to start the second duel.
Varsity team captains to the center of the mat.
We'll see where we start here as we get into the duel. Just as we saw when Valentine wrestled Gordon-Rushville, they had every weight covered except for 157 is where we're going to start. I believe that's going to be Quinn Bailey and Nick Ullman. Ullman with 2 ends, got it right. Bailey, the state champion.
So from Valentine, Nicholas Ullman, and for Chadron, the defending Nebraska state champion, Quinn Bailey.
Quinn Bailey's champ in the B152 last season. Starts off this match with a takedown. Bailey leading 2-0. Bailey's got Ullman in a tough spot. Gets 3 on the back points. He's going to let him up. Escape for Ullman. 5-1. Bailey now runs through it. Another takedown for Bailey. Lets him up again. Bailey gets the leg, flips Ullman over, now on his back. Bailey in position, gets a few more back points. Add him up 3, now up 12-2. Bailey lets Ullman up. Bailey in complete control. Ullman's 3 points off the escapes. Bailey working hard here. Bailey and the Cardinals will come back to Gordon-Rushville on Saturday. As Bailey gets another takedown, 2 more for the defending state champion. That's the end of the first period. 14-3, Bailey in complete control over Ullman. Gordon-Rushville basketball headed to Chadron tomorrow night. Face off with the Cardinals on the hardwood. Girls, boys doubleheader. The basketball teams return home on Tuesday for Hyannis, and I think Friday against Mitchell. So a couple of chances for y'all to get in here and enjoy some wrestling on Saturday, and then basketball on Tuesday and Friday. Bailey's got the arm now. He's going to roll Ullman. There's a pin. Bailey takes care of business and gets 6 for the Cardinals.
And the winner by fall for Chadron, Quinn Bailey. £165.
165 now. We're headed to get my handy-dandy program ready.
£165 for Valentine, John Fulton, and for Chadron, Brady Wright.
Braden Wright and John Fulton at the 165 weight class here. Fulton lost a 18-14 decision to Gordon-Rushville's Kane Fisher. Nick Ullman had previously pinned Bronson Friesman in his first match before losing to Bailey. Excuse me. Fulton and Wright doing battle now. Wright's got him. Fulton's in trouble. Wright pins him.
And the winner by fall from Chadron is Braden Wright.
Braden Wright picks up the second fall for Chadron, and they increase their lead to 12-0.
At 175 pounds for Valentine, Jordan Bailey, and for Chadron, Zane Colors.
We got Kohlers from Chadron. And Bailey from Valentine. Thank goodness they don't pin each other quickly because I don't have everything ready. So it takes a little while to get that scoreboard. where it needs to be. No points as the young men separate. Kohler's at 175. Facing off with Jordan Bailey. Bailey was able to secure the fall over Caleb Heck, albeit late in the third period. So Bailey got the win for the Badgers against GR. Now Kohler's trying to get a win for Chadron. Bailey trying to go home 2-0 on the bus back east. I will not be broadcasting the Chadron game tomorrow for basketball. Chadron has a streaming service. I believe you have to pay for it, but it is available. And then on Tuesday night, back to the normal friendly confines. I don't know if it'll be Mike or it'll be Brad joining me. Mike, as he mentioned in our last broadcast when Ainsworth was in town, he's in Florida right now, enjoying the sunshine, sending me some very, very funny Snapchats. Enjoy those a lot. So I'll have somebody with me, whether it be Brad or Mike. Not to share too much information, but Mike's in Florida, and then Brad's going to Lincoln to watch the Huskers play on Saturday, Husker volleyball. So jealous of those two. I'll be here in Gordon, guys. Hope you think about me when you're doing those fun stuffs across the state or across the country. Bailey lifting Kohler's up. Kohler's flips the script and gets a takedown. 3 now. He had a escape earlier, and now Bailey returns the favor and escapes. So 3-1 as we make our way to the halfway point of the second period. Kohler's another takedown. Solid move now, looking for position. Looking to get the back of Bailey onto the mat. It will not happen right now, but he keeps working. In the meantime, 2 for the takedown. Kohler's increases his lead 5-1, 51 seconds, second period. Bailey fighting. Jordan Bailey, that is, from Valentine. Oh, they're out of bounds. Kohler's was in position for the fall, but they rolled out of the circle. Chadron's coach waiting for the official at the scorer's table, talking about some scoring questions. Kind of interesting they stop the period so the coach can talk to the official. We'll have a break here. No 215 listed for Chadron. So Thane Taylor is going to get the forfeit. Also no 190 for Chadron. So Cooper Phillips will also get the forfeit. So 12 points coming for Valentine. But then you flip it over. Chadron has a 285 and Valentine does not. So 6 points coming for Chadron again and the 285 slot. So after this weight class, whenever the conclusion of this match, we're going to have 3 straight forfeits, 2 going to Valentine, 1 going to Chadron. Before we flip it over to the 106 bracket, or 106 weight class. I guess I get so you're saying brackets with tournaments, but Colin McCoy from Chadron will take on Declan Titus. Carson Long will take on Loudon Grooms. Mario Sanchez Kwan in the 120 will take on Robinson Ladeau. Taven Jenkins in 132. He'll face off against Ethan Kozad. Trevor Burdick from Valentine will then face off with Bennett Fisher. And here we go. No score change as I stalled long enough to get back to the action. Talk about more of those matchups as they come up. We're barely into this duel. Only the third match so far in the 175 weight class. The first two going to the Cardinals by the way of the fall. So 12-0 is your duel score as Kohlers wraps his arm around the neck of Bailey, collecting some back points. Kohlers looking to get in position for the fall, though. 2 awarded to the green side of things, and Kohlers increases his lead to 6. Bailey, though, escapes. Can he flip it? He can't. They're out of bounds. No points for Bailey. Bailey will go down. Kohlers will assume the top position here with 9 seconds to go in the second period. Kohlers trying to sneak in some back points, but Bailey will fight him off. That's the end of the period. 7-1, we go to the third. Good match between these two gentlemen. Kohlers in control right now, up 6. You never know, though. Anything could happen. Bailey was able to pin Caleb Heck in the first duel. That came with about 40 seconds to go in the third period. So looking for some more of that third period magic is Bailey. Kohlers shoves Bailey off him, and they reset back in the middle. The two young men going to battle it out. Bailey definitely has to be the aggressor here. Down 6. Kohlers can take his time. He's not going to, though, as he's got a leg. Bailey flips it, though, and trying to get 2, and he's got it. So Bailey gets the much-needed takedown. Now does he? Kohlers flips it, though, reversal. Back points coming. There's at least 5 points out of a pin. Kohlers secures the fall.
By fall for Chadron, Zane Kohlers.
18-0, the dual score, tipped toward the Cardinals. I believe we're going to have forfeits all the way down to 106.
108 pounds.
This is Phillips.
Cooper, Phillips, Valentine receives a forfeit.
215 will be Thane Taylor.
£215.
215, Thane Taylor. 285 will flip the other way to Chadron. That's Fletcher Stewart.
Thane Taylor, Valentine will receive a forfeit.
So after the Stewart forfeit win here, Stewart doesn't forfeit. He gets the win on the forfeit. Stewart is here.
Go to 285.
So that means Lane Towson's going to have somebody to wrestle when the Mustangs have their duel with the Cardinals. Towson got the forfeit against Valentine, so Fletcher Stewart and Lane Towson will grapple in the next duel.
Of Chadron will receive a forfeit.
Chadron leaves 24-12. Here comes the 106 contestants. I've got McCoy from Chadron.
Valentine.
McCoy and Titus. Kearns was able to pin Titus. And the first match for Declan today. Now he's going to get a shot.
Declan, Titus, for Chadron, Cullen, McCoy.
Now McCoy is going to get a shot at Titus. Here we go. The little guys doing battle. 106. I don't have a age on McCoy, but Titus is a freshman. Titus working on McCoy. Titus is going to get the takedown and score first. 2-0 as McCoy vying for position, but Titus will take him down yet again. Now working the arms and the hands. Oh, but good spin by McCoy, but Titus gets back around him. Out of bounds, the gentlemen go. So we'll go back to the center of the mat. The sixth match of the duel between the Badgers and the Cardinals. Three teams along Highway 20 doing battle tonight in the middle. I guess it's not technically the middle, but in between Valentine and Chadron is Gordon-Rushville High School, and Cards and the Badgers doing battle right now. Valentine was victorious over Chadron in their duel, or Valentine was victorious over Gordon-Rushville in that duel, 48-27. Now find themselves trailing to Chadron 24-12, but a lot of wrestling left, and pin by Titus.
The winner by fall for Valentine, Declan,
Titus with the fall, and he gets another 6 for the Badgers. Now we're going to go to Grooms. Oops. No E on Grooms. Who we got here for Chadron? Carson Long and 113.
Carson Long.
Long and Grooms. Grooms in the GR duel won over Trevin Youngkin by the method of fall. So Grooms scored 6 in the first one, now looking to score 6 again here, or at least get a win for the Badgers. Badgers down by 6, 24-18, and what's tightening up here on this duel. Impressive to see all the teams filling so many weight classes. Wrestling is alive and strong along Highway 20 in Sheridan, Dawes, and Cherry County. Both young men in a stalemate here. First 40 seconds, no points scored. Grooms working hard, though, and Long trying to stop him. Grooms a little bit of advantage right now. Can he complete it? Going to reset him here and put him in the middle. Grooms has got a leg, but can he finish it? Out of bounds. He cannot. Now Long will open the scoring with a takedown of his own as we got 10 seconds left. As he holds Grooms there, gets back around him again. 2-1, end of the period. So Long scores 2 points. And he will now defer. Grooms is going down. Grooms reverses, or I'm sorry, escapes. Looking to reverse. And they're going to go out of bounds. Got a good match going here. Not a lot of points scored. Pretty skillful wrestling going on between Grooms and Long in the 113 weight class. Got ourselves a tight duel as well, 24-18. The Cardinals with a 6-point advantage. Long trying to get around him, but Grooms has that left leg. Not letting him finish the takedown. Nope. There it is. Long gets the 2 on the takedown as Grooms gets to his seat. Now rolls back over. The 2 continue fighting. 51 seconds to go in the second period. Now Grooms to his feet, back down. Long working him, putting a lot of weight on his back, keeping him on the mat. Looking at the rosters, we're going to have a match the rest of the weight classes. So this is going to end up being one heck of a duel. It's going to come down to those last few matches. Could get pretty exciting in here. Grooms looking for the escape and the reversal. And Loudon Grooms is within 1 now as the 2 wrestlers go out of bounds. We've got blood. Chadron with a little bloody nose. Doesn't look to be too serious. Chadron coaching staff attends to that. Bryson Goings, one of our volunteers, is pointing at the blood. There's a little bit of blood on the mat. Bryson's helping out. I saw Koi Ott as well, helping out with the pool noodles, slapping the official on the back when we are close to time. As Long gets a little bit of gauze stuffed in that left nostril, he's ready to go now. 4-3 is your score as we go to the third period. This has been a good one. It's going to come down to the final stanza. As Long is going to take the down position and Grooms will go on top. Long leading by 1, 4-3, looking for an escape. We've got stoppage there, a reset. Long looking for the escape. He's not going to get it, and they're going to go out of bounds. So we're going to reset again. 27 seconds off the clock here, third period. Did they give him a... They've awarded Long a point. 6-3 is where we're at now. Grooms holding on for dear life as Long has his right leg on a single leg. Can he finish it for the takedown? Grooms is doing everything he can by hooking Long's right leg as well. Now the two are going to head out of bounds. Grooms is, going to give Grooms 2 there. Chadron coach not happy, said he was not above the waist. But the official thought he was, so he got 2 for the takedown. Grooms. And Grooms is going to let Long up before we even start neutral, so Long gets a point. Grooms, though, looking for the takedown. And Long's got a leg. Official's pointing to it. He's on top of it. And now Long going to push through. Can he get the takedown? Nope, they're going to break away. No points scored. 30 seconds to go. It's getting tense here in the gym as we're coming down to the wire between Carson Long and Loudon Grooms. Long with the 2-point lead. Grooms needs a takedown. Can he get it? Long's got a leg. He's holding on. Now Long gets a takedown. 9-5 as Long held off the attacks from Groom. What a great job by Carson. As he gets the win, 9-5.
And your winner, by decision, Carson Long of Chadron.
27-18 now is your dual score. It was a good match between Grooms and Long. Tip your cap to both of those young men as Mauro Sanchez Kwan for Chadron.
120. Chadron, 120 pounds.
Let's see here. Let's get him on there.
Robinson, Ledoux, Valentine.
Robinson, Ledoux, and Mauro Sanchez Kwan will be. Oh, wait, no, we're not doing it. Never mind.
126.
I made that bigger to get Sanchez Kwan in there, but he's not going to wrestle there. We'll see who this is. We're headed to 132.
£126 from Valentine, we have Rowan Eckert. And from Chadron, we have Mauro Sanchez Kwan. Team score, Valentine 24.
So it's Eggert and Sanchez Kwan in the 126. Sorry, I said 132. Skipped a bracket. Need 126 in there. Eggert got the win over Hunter Brewer. 8-3 was that decision. Eggert looking to pick up another win as he's got Sanchez Kwan on his back. Got the takedown. Oh, I didn't change the score. It's not going to matter. Eggert's going to win by fall.
Rowan Eckert. 132.
With that win, now Valentine goes up 30-27. 132, we're going to have Taven Jenkins and
132 pounds for Valentine.
Ethan Kozad.
Ethan Kozad. And for Chadron, Taven Jenkins.
Kozad did not wrestle against Gordon-Rushville. He got the forfeit as the Mustangs not able to fill that weight class. So this will be the only actual match for Jenkins tonight as well. Same goes for Fisher from Chadron in the 138 bracket. And Trevor Burdick next will get his first actual match of the evening. He's got to win, but he's going to get a chance to partake in some fun. Now Jenkins gets the takedown. He's got 2 back points coming. There they are right there. We're going to reset here. Four nothing. Jenkins with the lead. .132. 3 matches remaining, including this one. Or no, 4 including this one, sorry. Short time here, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Going to go neutral here to start. Jenkins increases his lead 6-0, now working Kozad here. The Shattered coaches adamant about the right side half. Going to reset here, 1:03 to go, second period. They head out, reset in the middle. Brandon Gerard let me know that McCoy is a freshman. Thank you, Brandon. That was the 106 match. I'm a little late to the comment section. Sorry about that. Jenkins started in the top position here, working hard on Kozad from Valentine. Oh, now Jenkins has got a little bit of a move there, trying to get some additional back points. There's the third one coming, but no. Not really in position for the fall. But he got 3 back points there coming. Now they're in position for the fall. 3 more back points. Kozad bridges and rolls out of it, but 3 more. I had a... 8-0 is the score. Jenkins is in trouble as Kozad had the cradle for a second. He still kind of got it. And there it is. Kozad goes from 8 down to getting the cradle and the fall, extending the Badger lead 36-27. What a comeback there from Kozad. Let's see who we got here. From Valentine and the 138 bracket is Burdick. That's what it lists on the...
138 pounds. Kyle Williams of Valentine. Bennett Fisher of Chadron.
Oh, it's Ja'Kai Williams, that's right. Let me see here. Bennett Fisher from Valentine, Ja'Kai Williams. Or wait, no, do I have that backwards? I do have that backwards. Hold on. I know I'm missing some of the action here. I'm sorry, we'll get caught up. Looks like Williams got the takedown. Now he's working Fisher. Might have some back points coming here. Maybe he's already got them awarded. There's some right there coming. Williams pins him.
And the winner by fall, Kyle Williams of Valentine.
Valentine extends their lead now, 42-27. Now we're going to 144. Why, that one, scoreboard got me there. I didn't really get that one on very good. Here comes Will Springer.
Will Springer of Valentine.
Chadron is not going to have anybody.
And again, Will Springer is a three-time state medalist, getting second 3 times.
Springer wins by forfeit. Here we go. Our final match of the duel will be the 150 weight class. For Chadron, we'll see who it is, either Bryson Wright or Lane Davidson. I think, yeah, Davidson wrestled JV, so it's probably got to be. We'll wait for the announcement.
Valentine, Parker Chavez, Chadron, Bryson, Wright.
Chavez and Wright. 150. Valentine's got this duel in the bag as well. So Valentine.
Of this duel, Gordon-Rushville will have their parents' night, so there will be a little break in the action, so they can do their parents' night celebration.
Parents' night's going to happen in between this duel and the GR Chadron duel. So we're going to have a little bit of a break in the action for parents' night. Chavez has got 2. Starting the up position here, working on Wright.
Team score is Valentine 48, Chadron 27.
Chavez secures the fall.
Makes this final score, Valentine 54.
54-27 in a duel that started 18-0 for the Cardinals. Ends up 54-27, and Valentine's going to come over to Gordon-Rushville High School and win both of their duels. Beats GR 48-27, beats Chadron 54-27. We're going to have the Gordon-Rushville Parents' Night. 5 seniors will be honored along with everybody else. And then we will have a girls' duel and then a boys' duel. There might be a JV match in there as well. So a lot more wrestling action coming to you here in just a bit. Hang tight. We'll do a quick commercial break. Be right back. So hold on. Enjoy these commercials, and then we'll do Parents' Night in 1 second.
There is a new world out there, revealing itself in unpredictable ways. A world that demands more from the land and those who grow, farm, and build on it. This new world calls for the ingenuity to get more out of it, while preserving as much as we can. After all, to stay ahead of tomorrow, we need to be equipped for it today.
Want a well-paying job in your area? Join the 21st Century Equipment team. We offer a fun, family work environment with room for growth. We embrace the rural lifestyle by providing solutions to our local farmers. Work on top-of-the-line John Deere equipment with competitive wages. Take your career to new heights while remaining grounded in the community with 21st Century Equipment. Apply online at 21stcenturyequipment.com.
Okay, getting ready for Parents' Night. Big thanks to all my sponsors. I haven't done many Reed sponsors tonight. You guys who tune in know who they are. As we I don't get to do this very often for wrestling, so it's all kind of new to me as far as the kind of flow of it and how it all comes together. And they're getting ready for Parents' Night. I guess this is kind of our halftime. We don't really get a halftime during wrestling events. But if you need to grab something, get ready as the parents line up over here.
Good evening again. Welcome to Gordon-Rushville High School for our 2023 Girls Boys Wrestling Parents' Night. Now we're introducing the freshmen, Shelby Brown, daughter of Candy and Robbie Brown. Avery Merriman, daughter of Savannah and Nate Merriman. Stormy Tesh, daughter of Felicia Tess and Kevin Wilkins.
Going through the freshmen right now.
Son of Ashley and Chet Johnson. Those are your freshmen. Now introducing the sophomores. Hunter Brewer, son of Samantha and Tim Brewer. Tristan Costello, son of Chantil and Ken Costello. Katie Cox, daughter of Hallie and Carol Cox. Lady Fillmore, daughter of Sherry and Kelly Brink, and Brian and Chandler Fillmore. Kate Fisher, son of Sherry and Shane Fisher. Jackson Kearns, son of Brittany and Zach Kearns. And I gotta go back a little bit. I forgot freshman, Mr. Broden Rawls, the son of Rocky Rawls and Lindsay Kozel. We'll introduce once again Shelby Brown, daughter of Katie and Robbie Brown. Now introducing our juniors. Toby Burke, son of Tanya P. Pasquale and Scott Burke, escorted by Grandma Sue Burke. Wyatt Pedersen, son of Tracy and Court Pedersen. Bronson Friedman, son of Crystal and John Friedman. Elaine Townsend, son of Samantha and Chet Townsend. Kyler Vincent, son of Cliff Vincent and the late Kyler Vincent. Your juniors. Now introducing the seniors, siblings, and the coaches. Tucker and Jennifer Bannister, son and daughter of Melissa and Jennifer Bannister. Caleb and Kirsten Heck, son and daughter of Michelle and Josh Heck. Faith Jansen, daughter of Nicole and Matt Jansen. Trey Carlson, son of Uretta Kearns. Gordon-Rushville, son of Bobby and Coach Alvin Archibald. Coaches Jose Campos, along with his fiancee Alan, children Amara and Creed. And of course, our head coach for the Mustangs, Coach Ford Walker, wife of Denise. The coaches and wrestlers would like to extend their deepest thanks and greatest appreciation to all the parents for their encouragement and support during the season. Thanks to all for attending tonight, and we wish you the happiest of holidays. Go Mustangs!
Parents' night is finishing up here, and we're going to get ready to start the duel for the girls first. We'll see how all the weight classes kind of pan out and who wrestles who. A couple of them match up, more so than Valentine and Chadron did, but we'll see what moves Ward Walker makes as the coach to see who we can get on the floor tonight. There's a couple girls who, for Chadron, who I don't think have any matchups. That's Josie Werner and Taylor Williamson at 100 and 110. Maybe Faith Jansen comes down and wrestles at 110 against Taylor Williamson. Maybe Katie Cox comes down from 125 to wrestle Bristol Prado. I know it's a points game. I know you want to win the duel, but you got to think if you dedicated your night and you spent your whole night here, you'd like to hit the mat one time. So we'll see how it all stacks up. Valentine loads the bus, 2-0. Coming away with the win over GR and the Cardinals. So congrats to Valentine. Good luck on the rest of your season. Exciting to see the girls' programs blow up for GR and Chadron. Chadron with 8 young ladies on the roster, GR with 8 on theirs as well. So a couple of first-timers for GR and a couple of young ladies with quite a bit of experience. Same thing on the flip side for Chadron. Coach Walker is discussing it with one of the Chadron coaches. I don't know all the coaches by name. I have the list. I'm not going to pretend like I know which coach that is, but they're kind of working out the possible matchups, probably with the girls. Maybe a couple JV matches. Approaching the 8 o'clock hour. Big shout out to my mother-in-law, Marvel Reeves, who's at my house with my kids. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here tonight. Probably getting ready for bed are the Bedrowski boys. They better be, at least. You better not be watching this. You better get your butts in bed. School day tomorrow. It's been a fun night. I probably would have attended even if I wouldn't have been broadcasting. It's been entertaining. It's been fun. I've seen some really good wrestling, a lot of athletes. Just so much respect for wrestlers. I wasn't a wrestler. I was kind of exposed to the sport when my boys started wrestling. Talk about a guy who knew nothing about a sport. That was me. I still don't claim to know much either, but enough to navigate through some of this. I don't know much about the strategy side of things, but kind of have a bit of a breakdown. So it's always been fun for me to learn more and to enjoy this and watch these athletes lay it all on the line. It's such a fun sport. It's mano-a-mano. Nobody else out there, no team to bail you out. Just you and that other guy or gal, and it's one-on-one, and it's going to be a matter of who has the right technique, the right strategy, the right will, tenacity to come up with a win. And the tournaments are what always impressed me, too. You can wrestle 4, 5, maybe 6 times in a day. And that's what Jackson Kearns did last weekend. I noticed he wrestled 6 matches. Goodness. That's a lot of wrestling in one day. Should be a good duel between the Cardinals and the Mustangs. Both teams fell to Valentine by about the same score, so you would think that maybe it would come close on the matchups. GR covers every weight class except for 132 and 138. Chadron has wrestlers there, but Chadron does not have a wrestler at 190 or 215 or 144. So the Mustangs and Cardinals should be about 3-2 on forfeits in favor of the Mustangs. Captains for the girls hit the center. That's Lainey Fillmore on the right. Lainey, one of the more experienced girls wrestlers for GR.
We don't have any matches at 100 or 105 pounds, so we're going to start at 110. Sorry.
Josie Werner is going to get the win.
So 100 pounds, we do have a 100 pounder.
Werner will get the 6 points on a forfeit at the 100.
Werner will receive a forfeit.
We are going to have some wrestling here for the girls' side of things. So Chadron and Valentine did not match up at all, leading to all forfeits and a Chadron win. Gordon-Rushville and Valentine wrestled twice. Valentine won both those by fall, but Gordon-Rushville took home the duel with a
105. We don't have a match.
with a forfeit. 105, we got nothing. .110 is Taylor Williamson.
At 110.
Taylor Williamson's going to win
Williamson,
on a
who
forfeit.
was a state qualifier last year for Chadron.
Williamson was a state qualifier last year for Chadron. Williamson gets the 6 points. Now moving on to 120. We might have a match, everybody. I think Prado and Jansen are going to wrestle. Once we get track wrestling figured out.
£115. No match. 120 pounds.
Here we go. Bristol Prado at 120. And then Faith Jansen, the senior girl, at 120. The only senior lady for the Mustangs.
Go ahead. 120 pounds from Chadron, Bristol, Prado, and Gordon-Rushville, Faith Jensen.
Here we go. Prado and Jansen going to do battle. Jansen, senior for Gordon-Rushville. The only senior girl. It's her first season wrestling. So Faith, give it a shot. She went 1-1 in Hemmingford. Picked up her first win ever. Prado, though, kicks off the scoring with a takedown. Now she's working. And she's going to let Jansen up. 2-1. On the escape. Jansen hits the floor hard. Takedown. Jansen, we're going to have an injury break here as the coaches go over to check on Faith. She had her head hit the mat pretty hard there. You got to worry about a concussion there. She seems to be okay, but coaches are talking to her, going to be extra cautious. Faith to her feet, shakes her head a little bit. Jansen will go down in the down position. That's a takedown for Prado. So Jansen will have to work up now. Prado working her 1 minute into the first period here. The Chadron Cardinal leading 4-1. Now she's got Jansen on her back. Can Faith get out of it? Got 3 on the back points there, or 2. They're going to give her 2 back points. And Prado able to get the fall. Faith Jansen, tough match for the senior as she not able to get out of that move from Prado. 125 is Katie Cox. Nobody from Chadron. Nobody from Chadron at 125.
Katie Cox, who also sang our national anthem, receives a forfeit.
Katie Cox gets the win on the forfeit. Nobody at one. Well, no, Jennifer Bannister at 130.
No match.
Or no, is Jennifer going to wrestle up? We'll see where they put her at. Yep, Bannister's going to go 135. That's a forfeit.
Jennifer Bannister, Gordon-Rushville receives the forfeit.
$140 or $145 here, I'm not sure.
140 pounds. Gordon-Rushville, Avery Merriman.
Avery Merriman gets a win. We're going to have a match here. Stormy Tesh for GR heading in. We'll see which 145er is going to be for Chadron. This is the name that gives me the most fits I've had in a long time.
145 pounders from Chadron, Addie Toawada, and Gordon-Rushville, Stormy Tesh.
Craig Peterson said Tia Wahada, and the young lady shook her head. So that's not how you say it. I don't know. Addie. Addie's wrestling for Chadron here. She's wrestling Stormy Tesh. Tesh able to get position here. She gets the quick 2. Looking to squeeze. She's got 3 back points here, but she doesn't quite have her flat. But 3 incoming for Stormy Tesh. She finally gets her in position. Pin. Fall goes to Stormy Tesh. The freshman gets the W. Good job for the young lady from Gordon-Rushville to get the win. And here we go. I think we're going to get I think this is Rasmussen coming.
£155 from Chadron, Fia Rasmussen, Gordon Gordon-Rushville, Kirsten Heck.
Kirsten Heck, Fia Rasmussen at 155.
Last year at the Nebraska State Girls Tournament, Fia medal in 6th place.
Rasmussen, a medalist at state last year, 6th place. Is the announcement coming over from Mr. Peterson? No points there, as we're 30 seconds in and nothing going on yet. Rasmussen, though, able to get the takedown. Rasmussen working on Heck now. Heck trying to get off her stomach. Heck, one of the 3 young ladies returning to GR's roster for the girls, starting her season 2-1 at Hemmingford. Rasmussen rolls her up and pins her.
And the winner by fall from Chadron, Fia Rasmussen.
Rasmussen gets the win by fall. I think we're at 170 now. It's Weber and Brown. So Brown and Weber heading.
Gordon-Rushville, Shelby, Brown.
Brown got her first taste of action in Hemmingford. She did not pick up a win, got her first 3 matches under her belt, though. Finished 0-3. Now facing off with Sarah Weber. This might be our last actual match, as nobody is at 190 for GR. Weber rolls up Brown and pins her. I believe that will end our girls' portion of the duel.
180 pounders. 190 pounders, excuse me.
$190.
Sarah Weber from Chadron receives the forfeit.
Oh, Sarah Weber from Chadron got the forfeit. Was it Addie Deers that wrestled? Must have been Addie Deers that wrestled Shelby Brown. I had that wrong. I'm sorry about that. That was Addie Deers. And then Sarah Weber gets the forfeit, and then we're going to have one more forfeit here. Vivian Golombuski. That's my guess. Could be wrong. From one ski to another. I will admit I've never seen that last name before in all of my days as a Polish gentleman, but I like it. Craig said Golubiaski. I don't know if that's right. Anyway, she gets a forfeit, does Vivian. 42-24 is your score. So the Chadron girls win both of their duels. GR goes 1-1. Got a couple JV matches coming first, is what Mr. Peterson said.
Back in 2012, Gordon-Rushville had a state champion at 220 pounds. He's with us tonight. Tanner Johnson, Gordon-Rushville's last state champion. Been a couple days ago, Tanner. I don't think you'll make 220 now. Then also, I mentioned earlier, Zach Kearns and Travis Goying being two-time state champions. They are also in the Nebraska Coaches Wrestling Hall of Fame. Also behind me, Randy Cullers from Chadron is in the Nebraska Coaches Wrestling Hall of Fame. Along with myself in the Hall of Fame.
Trey Carlson is headed out. Looks like we're going to get a JV match with Trey. Might be the only JV match we have. I see Kane Fisher up, headgear on, singlet ready, so we might start at 165.
So from Chadron, we need Kane Smith, Gordon-Rushville, Trey Carlson.
Chadron, it's Kate Smith and Trey Carlson. They're going to do a 165 match here. Smith overpowers Carlson's got him on his back. Takedown and back points incoming, but Carlson wiggles out of immediate danger. 4 total points, 2 on the takedown, 2 back points. Carlson gets lifted high in the air. And now Trey in trouble again, and Smith has the pin. So the fall goes to Smith as he gets Carlson. And now it's time for varsity action.
The duel will start at 165 pounds.
Braden Wright. Going to come out and wrestle Kane Fisher. Both Wright and Fisher won their matches against the Badgers. That was kind of hard to do tonight. Valentine did a really good job. So here's 2 guys who are 1-0 that want to finish their evening 2-0. Fisher was a lightning bolt for the Mustangs. All over the place, scored a bunch of points, and beat his Badger opponent 18-14. So here we go. The last duel of the evening is about ready to kick off. All the girls' duels are in the books. All the JV matches are in the books. Here comes the last varsity action.
Chadron, Braden Wright, Gordon-Rushville, Kane Fisher.
Here we go, Fisher and Wright. Kane got his first win earlier today of the year. He's 1-2 now. And Wright gets the first takedown. Draws first blood, 2-0. Kane just about got out of there. Fisher's going to take that out of bounds. And we're going to reset. Fisher starts down. Kane trying to get up. He's got a leg. Got two legs now. Lifting, but Wright holds him off. Fisher reverses. Now collecting back points. He's got Wright on his back, but Wright rolls out of it. Reverses back to Fisher. Kane standing up once again. This young man's got no quit in him. Fisher now on his back. Wright looking for the fall. Fisher trying. There it is. Wright gets the fall to kick things off here at 165. Chadron leads the duel 6-0. Here comes Heck. Here comes Kohlers.
£175, Chadron, Zane, Kohlers, Gordon-Rushville, Caleb.
Heck and Kohlers now do battle at 175. Kohlers a winner. And Heck fell late in his match. The two hand fighting here. Heck got a leg. Can he finish it? Heck does. He trips Kohlers, gets the takedown. Kohlers looking to escape. He does. So Caleb got the single leg, was able to finish it. But Kohlers did not take very long to get out of it. Kohlers definitely more experienced than Heck. But Caleb showing good fight here in the first minute. We'll see what he's got up his sleeve. I know he's not wearing sleeves, but we'll see what happens here. Caleb. Somehow Kohlers turned that into two. Heck had him for a second, but Zane able to flip him around and get a takedown. Now working hard on Heck, trying to get him to his back. Hooks the left ankle. Nothing there. Kohlers very active on top here. .23 seconds as he slowly moves Heck over. Heck on his back. Kohlers all over him. Caleb trying to get out, and he's ran out of time. Heck loses by fall. Kohlers gets his second win of the day. 12-0. Chadron with the lead.
190 pounds.
Colton Archibald's going to come out. He's going to get a forfeit.
Archibald, Gordon-Rushville receives a forfeit.
Toby Burnt, same thing. He'll be a forfeit and tied up, and now we're going to the big boys. We're going to the heavyweights. It's going to be Stewart and Townsend. We're going to get to see Lane Townsend for the first time tonight, as Lane had a forfeit in the first duel. So Townsend, and then from Chadron, Fletcher Stewart.
Toby Burnt, Gordon-Rushville receives a forfeit. Now to the big guys, 285.
Townsend and Stewart. Here we go, our first and only heavyweight bout of the evening. These two gentlemen have been waiting to face off with one another. Archibald and Burnt's night in for Gordon-Rushville at 2-0. So a good night for Colton. A good night for Toby.
Team score, Chadron 12, Gordon-Rushville 12.
Towson and Fletcher hand fighting here. Both fix the headsets at the same time. Stewart pushes Towson out of there, and they tussle up again. Lane with a nice takedown there. Towson first to draw blood. Towson's got him on his back. And Towson secures the fall. Big job there by Towson as he gets the fall. Now we switch to a little bit lower of a weight class. 106, just 179 pounds difference, no big deal. Here comes Jackson Kearns. Kearns pushes his record to 6-1 on the season with the win in the first duel. Now he's looking for win number 7 of the year.
And for your Mustangs, Jackson Kearns.
Kearns, a sophomore. Tall, lanky, 106 pounds. Kearns with an easy takedown right off the bat. Scores 2. McCoy scrambling now on his stomach. Kearns got the fall over his Badger opponent in the first duel. Kearns fighting for position, now has McCoy on his back. Is it a fall? It's close. He's got 3 back points. Kearns secures the fall.
Jackson Kearns.
So Jackson is now an impressive 7-1 on the season. Here comes Broden Rawls.
At 113 pounds, from Chadron, Carson, Long, for the Mustangs, Broden Rawls.
Long and Rawls. A little bit of a switch up for Coach Walker as Trevin Youngkin wrestled first against Valentine, but now Rawls getting a chance at Long. Rawls a freshman. Very accomplished young man in youth wrestling is Rawls and junior high. But not an easy opponent here. Did he draw with Carson Long? Long, a pretty darn good wrestler, so Rawls has his hands full. Pivotal match right now. GR up 24-12 in the duel. Now Long vying for position, but Rawls has an arm still. See if the official's going to give anything here. Not yet. Rawls holding on to that arm for dear life. There's the 2 on the takedown as Long completes the move, gets the points. Rawls trying to get up, stand up. Now he's whipped back down by Long. Rawls up again, whipped back down by Long a second time. Out of bounds they go. Let's reset. Broden's going down in the down position. Long will come on top. Broden's got to break free here. Can get one with an escape if he can break the grasp of Long. Long tries to trip him, and he does, and Rawls gets docked 2 points for being on his back. Those go into Long's column, 4-0 for the Cardinal over the Mustangs. Broden Rawls. Rawls, though, fighting, tried to get out of it, but Long got him on his back. More back points coming for Long as Rawls tries to get out of it. Broden fighting on short time. 9 seconds here in the first period. 3 points coming for Long. 7-0 as we go to the second period. So Rawls looking for some lightning in a bottle here as he's down 7-0 to start the second period. There's a good push by Broden, but Long recovers. Broden still has the legs. Can he finish the takedown? Long holding on to his midsection. And now Broden will get his 2. Takedown Broden Rawls. Now he's working Long. Long has Rawls' leg, flips him back, and we've got a reversal. 2 to Chadron. 9-2 your score. 1:20 to go here in the second period. Long in control. Doesn't feel like he's been that dominant, but he's really been kind of workmanlike, scoring his 9 points, giving him a 7-point lead here. Approach the halfway mark of the second period. Rawls just a freshman. Wrestled a little bit at Broken Bow. Only 2 matches, went 0-2, getting his first taste of high school wrestling. Spent a lot of time, though, in the youth ranks. Had a lot of success growing up here for Gordon-Rushville Youth Wrestling. But sometimes high school is a bit of a learning curve. Long working his opponent here, pushing him across the mat. Rawls holding on for dear life, but Long gets him on his back, and he might have secured the fall, and the official agrees with my statement.
Long of Chadron.
Now we're going 120. Tristan Costello coming to the mat. And we're going to have nobody wrestling for Chadron. So Costello.
Gordon-Rushville receives a forfeit.
Chadron had somebody wrestling in the Valentine try. I believe at 120. I have down.
126 pounds.
Well, maybe it was a forfeit. 126. Here comes Hunter Brewer.
£126. Mario Sanchez Kwong from Chadron, and from Gordon-Rushville, Hunter Brewer.
Sanchez Kwan and Brewer now doing battle at 126. Brewer trying to lift up his opponent, and he finally gets around him. And there is his takedown. Brewer on top early with the first 2. Mustangs leading the duel 30-18. Brewer working his opponent right now, trying to get him onto his back. Has the half in, pushing, rotating, trying to get him on his back. There it is. Sanchez Kwan hits his back. Brewer trying to hold him there, but his opponent trying to roll out of it. He's not going to be able to. Brewer locks it in, pin. Fall to Brewer.
Hunter Brewer, Gordon-Rushville. 132 pounders.
132 and 138 are open for Gordon-Rushville. That means we're going to 144. I can't remember if, 144 will be a forfeit.
For Chadron, traded Jenkins. Gordon-Rushville is open.
Jenkins wins by forfeit. 24-36.
138 pounders.
$138.
Bennett Fisher of Chadron. Gordon is open.
Fisher gets the forfeit. I think Vincent's going to get a forfeit here.
144 pounders. Gordon-Rushville, Vincent. Chadron is open.
So now, just like that, we're down to 2 matches. Wyatt Feddersen, the next to the circle.
150 pounders.
This is the 150 bracket. See who Chadron is going to send out there.
For Chadron, Bryson Wright.
Bryson Wright.
For the Mustangs, Wyatt Feddersen.
Wyatt Feddersen, Bryson Wright. Must win for Chadron here. If Chadron needs a fall here. They need 6 points. They need 6 points in the next 2 matches to tie it up. They're down by 12. So Feddersen's going to get the first points here, but Wyatt has to avoid any sort of fall. I know that he's going to do his best, obviously, but if the Mustangs can avoid a fall in at least one of their next 2 matches, they will win the duel. So the weight is on Feddersen's shoulders. The junior responding accordingly here in the first 30 seconds with a takedown. Now Wright trying to get up, and Feddersen doing his best to keep his opponent on the mat. Feddersen working his opponent right on the edge of the circle. Wyatt's got him. Feddersen wraps him up and sends him down in the fall, and he secures the win for the team. Feddersen, well done. Executed perfectly. Final match of the evening will be at the 157 marker. Bronson Friesman for the Mustangs, the junior, going to head out. Quinn Bailey for Chadron. Bailey, the state champion last year in the 152 bracket in Class B. Bailey and Friesman, final match of the duel. Mustangs have the win, but they would really like a cherry on top. Friesman, what a feather in his cap. Chance at the state champion, Quinn Bailey. Bailey works around, now grabs a leg, working on Friesman. He gets the first takedown, 2 points to Bailey. Lets him up, escape for Friesman, 2-1. We saw Bailey do this with Nick Ullman from Valentine. Ended up pinning him in the second period. 2 more for Bailey on the takedown, working Bronson. Bronson on his knees, trying to work his way up. Bailey trying to roll him over. Friesman holding strong. 4-1 early. Bailey over Friesman. Friesman taken down again by Bailey. That's 3 takedowns for Bailey. 6-2 now. He lets Friesman up once again. Friesman trying to grab a leg. Good effort on the attack there, though, by the junior. Another takedown, another takedown by Bailey. Bailey now working for the fall. 12-5. 2 back points for Bailey. Brandon, Goodrich, Warren Ruby in the comments saying hi. Can we get a shout out? Usually don't appease the beggars, but I guess we will. Hi, Brandon. Hi, Warren. Thanks for watching tonight. Friesman and Bailey still doing battle. Bailey with the escape. He's up 10 now, 15-5. Bailey with another 2.
And the winner, by fall, Quinn Bailey.
Bailey picks up the win by fall.
That'll end the duel. Final team score.
GR, though, impressive performance in the duel as they come away with the win, 48-36. So GR finishes the day 1-1. Chadron goes home 0-2. And Valentine wins the try 2-0. So congratulations to the Badgers. Congratulations to Chadron and Gordon-Rushville as well. Good luck to these women and men on their journey through the 2023-24 wrestling season. Happy to be a part of at least one of it. Hoping to catch some of the tournament on Saturday as well. So thank you guys for tuning in. Please join myself and either Brad or Mike on Tuesday night for basketball. That's the next scheduled stream for the Journal Star YouTube channel. Everybody have a great night. Have a happy weekend. Friday tomorrow. Enjoy that. We'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks for tuning in.